So what we do here is we get females that are carrying eggs, female lobsters that are carrying eggs. And they carry those eggs through the winter, and then when the water warms up in the spring, in the natural environment, those eggs hatch into small larvae. So what we do here is we try to control the process a bit. The fishermen provide us with buried females. They're buried because they have these small eggs in the abdomen, and we'll show you some pictures of that in a minute. And they come in at ambient temperature, the seawater, which right now is around 14 or 15 degrees Celsius. So here we push Mother Nature along a bit. We raise the temperature up over a period of a week, and we hold those females in 20 degrees Celsius water. And when we raise the temperature and those eggs finish development, they start to hatch. And they hatch into what we call a stage 1 lobster larvae. After about in 4 or 5 days, depending again on temperature, but within a week they molt. They lose their shell, they grow a new shell, and that's called a stage 2. In stage 2, they start to look a little bit more like a lobster. They've got a little bit more of a tail. They're starting to grow some appendages, and they last in that stage for almost a week again, temperature dependent. But at the temperatures we're raising them, it takes about a week, and then they molt again to stage 3, and then after another week, they molt to stage 4, and stage 4 starts to look like a lobster. It's got prominent claws that it holds out in front of it. Its swimmerets are developed. It has a nice broad tail.
Lobster farming is mainly done in the form of sea cages. This requires farmers to have knowledge and experience in choosing the location, designing the cages, and managing environmental conditions. Cages are usually placed in areas with stable salinity, away from areas with large waves and strong winds. Gentle ocean currents will help the water in the cages circulate, providing a natural source of nutrients for the lobsters. In addition, the salinity of water in lobster cages needs to reach 28 to 35 per mil. The ideal water temperature is between 25 to 32 degrees Celsius, pH from 7.5 to 8.5. These are important factors to help lobsters grow healthily. Crabs are mollusks, such as clams and golden apple snails. To optimize nutrition, farmers often combine many types of fresh food. Live like fish, with appropriate ratio for each stage of shrimp development. A major challenge in lobster farming is disease. Farmers must regularly check the health of the lobsters, especially for diseases such as hepatopancreatic necrosis and white body disease. The use of drugs and antibiotics must be strictly controlled to avoid affecting the quality of the lobsters as well as the water environment. The lobster harvesting process requires careful techniques to ensure the quality of the lobster when it reaches consumers. Normally, the lobster will be harvested after 6 to 12 months of farming, when it reaches commercial size. Harvesting should be done early in the morning or in the cool evening to avoid high temperatures that reduce the quality of shrimp. Shrimp are caught with a soft net to avoid body damage. After harvesting, lobsters are graded according to size and quality. To keep the lobsters fresh, farmers will quickly cool them to 0 to 4 degrees Celsius using ice. This process helps to maintain the freshness of the lobsters when transported to the consumer market.